Well, everybody, I didn't think it was seemingly possible for college football NCAA 25 to get any more hype than it already has, but it has gotten me so hyped with the most recent Sights and Sounds deep dive. Yes, indeed, it did drop today. If you guys are as excited as I am, be sure to drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future action. But it is here, guys, the newest deep dive into college football 25, and it was an absolute banger. I will be sure to put the link down below. We're not going to watch the trailer here today, but if you guys haven't already seen it, the link is down below in the description. But we got the breakdown of the Sights and Sounds, and it is amazing. I am absolutely blown away with the attention to detail and the pure passion that they have put into this project, with all the devs taking so much into account. We'll probably go through this whole thing here, starting with the vision. During our development, we came in every day with a reminder that every team is someone's favorite team, and that, I think, is super key. And again, they're highlighted 134 FBS schools, and soon, I think later in the year for an update, we've been teased with potentially FCS schools, so I'm sure they'll put a ton of effort into that. But everyone's team is someone's favorite team led to us focusing on ensuring the presentation contained as much of the detailed sights, sounds, and traditions of all 134 FBS schools as possible in College Football 25. Below is the behind-the-scenes guide of how a team of college football fanatics came together and packed it all into the game. I can't attest to that enough, given the Sights and Sounds trailer. Again, check that out. But the Sights and Sounds, picture this: you are Penn State getting ready to take on your opponent. This all starts with your team running out of the tunnel to Zombie Nation blasting, and the whole stadium chanting, "We are Penn State." I have been in the stadium for multiple whiteout games, for a helmet stripe game, and there is no greater feeling in the world than that. Being there in person, the vibes, the goosebumps, everything. And if this game can deliver that through a headset and a screen, kudos to them, and we are in for it. For all teams across FBS, it is going to be absolutely insane. Traditions, I thought, were pretty key as well throughout that trailer. Game day traditions is a key element of what separates Saturday from Sunday all around the country. Knowing this, we went to painstaking lengths to build out and capture the sights and sounds of college football. I would agree with that. They've got the runouts that you'll see certain things like be a champion for Alabama. You'll probably have the bashing of the wall at Notre Dame of the sign, the famous sign running out of the locker room. I know we've seen multiple things about the Florida Gators and Boston College of touching the Eagles' head and all that good stuff. So tunnels will be fun. I think Virginia Tech will be very cool as well, touching that Hokie Stone. I know they don't have Enter Sandman licensed in the game, which is unfortunate, but the runouts will be something really, really cool. Motion capture is one of their big things that they had done in order to try to get everything as nitty-gritty detail as humanly possible. Motion capture was the key to ensuring the accuracy and detail of all props, from historical items to brand new traditions of game day. Every prop was built to its accurate size and weight. Then they basically put that through the studio, and we're doing things such as firing off the cannon. So very, very awesome stuff there. They built a 2-story ramp for the hill at Clemson, which will be amazing. Play like a champion for Notre Dame, walking down the stairs and slapping the sign, and a bunch of other ones as well. Wisconsin, Virginia Tech, already touched on that as well. From the Gator Tunnel, they traveled to Gainesville to get exact stands of the Gator statue. You can see here the behind the scenes. That is absolutely cool, and we will get firsthand experience in the game when we actually do see that. While there are just a few examples, again, they are basically, this little sentence here basically states that they've kind of covered it all from every single school, which is awesome. Mascots in the game, I think the most interesting thing, since there are 130 some odd teams in FBS, they have a total of 50 mascots in the game, 10 real animals. I think the animals are going to be really cool to see in the game, and you can just see the attention to detail on the pictures themselves. I'm assuming those are the Boomer Sooner horses. I see the Oklahoma down there below whenever they run out, so that will be very, very cool. You can also see the checkerboard theme. I know we'll probably talk about that a little bit more as if the video goes along, but you can see UGA there for Georgia. Just the detail put into that is going to be amazing. I know they've got turnover chains. If you guys have seen the trailer, you'll see the throne that DeAndre Hunter is sitting on whenever there's the turnover. They got chainsaws, championship belts, basketball hoops, throne, and then I'm sure they have the turnover chain for Miami, and a few other teams have theirs as well. Specific to the field we've played on, again, just more attention to detail. People putting in tons and tons of hours to get as an accurate representation of college football, I think is going to be so exciting for us fans. Whether you like video games or not, I think you'll end up probably getting this game because it's just a love letter to college football as a whole, and that's just amazing stuff. Additionally, we plan to update stadiums post-launch as we receive new architecture and designs from schools so that College Football 25 is authentic to everything you see on Saturdays. So again, that's just more so reiterating the fact that there will be live tuning updates throughout the year, which is amazing to see. It's so awesome to see. Suit up in your favorite uniforms. There's going to be tons of uniforms, as well as it does look like that they will be able to put in updates to uniforms throughout the season as well, which is also really cool. To see the emotional soundscape, crowd noise is going to be amazing. Over the last 2 seasons, we worked with ESPN to capture crowd audio straight from their broadcasts from Oregon Stadium to Death Valley, both of them, and more. This content will function as our crowd noise, swells, and reactions that you'll experience in every game you play. Remember the OT game from 2022 between LSU and Alabama? Yeah, we were there and we got all of it. That's just amazing. And you can see some examples down below of all the other schools that they have also visited in their time. They've got the fight songs. A lot of work went into basically getting every team's fight song in the game. I don't know if that'll be every single bit and piece and little fine-tuned thing that every school does during the game. I'm assuming it is. So that's going to be very exciting to see. We've got the crowd themes. Again, we've got the helmet stripe, whiteout, checkerboard, everything, stripe outs, all that stuff is going to be just out of this world nutty. I feel like as a Penn State fan, I gotta do the whiteout as my first game. Dynamic attendance is going to be interesting. So the better you are playing, and let's say you're going up against the top 25 team and you're both 6-0, there's probably going to be a sellout for your game, as opposed to if you are a scrub team and you are playing a low-end school, there probably won't be as many people. So that's a cool little tidbit that they are adding there. Crowd section layouts, the high energy student sections, just absolutely amazing stuff. Hand signals, they got the U for Miami, Nebraska Bones, Wisconsin's W, the finger hooks for East Carolina, the Oregon O, Texas A&M Gig 'em. It's just endless possibilities that I am so excited about. They've got all the chants, or at least the majority of chants in the game, from OHIO for Ohio State to Let's Go Blue. I'm sure they've got We Are for Penn State and everything in between. That's just going to be absolutely nutty. Iconic voices in the booth. We've got Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit, as well as Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock calling all games. Obviously, the more important games will be called by the main team, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit, which will be very cool. They do have studio updates with Kevin Connors, which will be really cool to hear his voice again. The longtime ESPN studio host will be jumping in, so that'll be amazing. The celebrations look like they're going to be awesome. If you guys didn't see the trailer, there are a few in there. I know the Army-Navy one was in there. Pip and game flow. Again, it'll be interesting to see kind of how that screen will evolve as the game goes on. So that will be intriguing as we actually get into the game. But yeah, the deep dive blew all expectations out of the water. I'm probably going to watch it as soon as I'm done making this video here. But if you guys are excited as I am, be sure to drop a like on this video. Comment down below as well. What did you guys take most from this deep dive, as well as what are you guys looking forward to the most in playing NCAA College Football 25. I want to hear your guys' thoughts as we get ever closer to the game coming here in a couple of weeks. I know I'm super duper excited. I hope you guys are too. But that's going to be it for this one. We will come back to you guys with more news and updates as things progress and get closer to the game. But we will see you guys in the next episode.